Good morning. How is everyone? We now hop into Blender. I was playing around with um, the last piece of the last section of well, the tail end of the previous section in the tutorials, and I think I started that too early. It's like 55 degrees in here today. All right. Oh, I got to put the time in and get some Blender done. All right. So we're going to be going through this Udemy course on from the GameDev.tv people. I'm in the animated lamp section. This section is like 8 hours long. Hmm. Browser's having some issues with that. Talking about design documents. Hmm. Design documents probably a really good idea. I'm gonna take a note on that. What would we what would we want in our design docs for this? Let's say we were designing a toaster. What would we want? Triangle budget, model size. Frame rate. What else would we want? Animation length. Hey, Tuchikari, how you doing? So let's see. File, no, general. They're talking about this section here. Oh, you're not doing well. Oh, that sucks. I see. So frame rate, time remapping, render region. Oh, interesting. Oh, might have Corona, but not beer. Oh, oh, that's rough. That's rough. And welcome, Brooke Zerker. And thank you for the raid. Welcome, everyone. I'm in the process of learning how to use Blender. I've gone through a number of elements here. I've been going through this tutorial. They have like it's available for like 40 bucks from the gamedev.tv. I'm going through the one on Udemy. I think I'd gotten it forever ago with a discount. I did not pay what you see on that link there. Um, it's a really great tutorial. I'm probably getting 150 bucks worth out of it though. Very thorough, very thorough. Um, some elements that I've been going through. Normally I do. No, yeah, and Udemy usually has discounts. Um, Normally I stream Rust stuff, but I need some models. So I've been learning this for the past, goodness, has it been like 4 or 5 days now? Key maps. I'm going to take off the emulate numpad bit. For as much as I like that, I don't think I'm going to use that. Because when I'm in this mode here, I would rather have the vertex, edge, and face select. That's really useful. You'll hit that. Hey, morning, Nixidiv. You're heading off to work? Oh, well, thank you. Thank you. I hope to get to the point this week that I can get back into Rust and Godot. We can cut some edge loops, stuff like that. Here, let's cut an edge. No. I guess we're kind of dedicated to cutting that there. Gonna cut this way. Hit escape. Sweet. It is on 0. Good. We come into this mode. We can just select all of those. We have that. Go to modeled mode. Now we have basically a box. We could fill that or select everything, go into add modifiers, mirror, and mirror on Y. Definitely want clipping. What resolution am I working with? Um, I'm I stream in 1080p at 10 frames a second, right? Because normally I'm using a text editor and we're doing Rust code. So it's not really set up for doing Blender. Um, the size here is a little bit tighter than you would normally see in Blender, mostly to make it readable. But I could bump up the text size in Blender itself, but it's all right. I think I want an empty on there. Because you can mirror around another point. Empty, plain access. I want to reparent that. Was it just P? Control P. Set parent to object. Ah. We can go back into the cube. Over here, mirror object on empty. You could say this is its mirror point. Want to have multiple screens that make text bigger? I have more screen for myself. Oh, multiple scenes. Because I'm just not spending that much time setting this up. And quite frankly, that's it. I'm gonna go through the tutorials, make some characters, and then just gonna get a rig set up that I can then attach scripts to in Godot. I mean, maybe towards the end of this whole project, I'll be a game dev and artist, but I'm not there yet. How did they do that? They did this. Oh, I see. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I just figured that out. Basically, collapsing these sections had kind of eluded me. All right. So we're going to design one of these little lamp things. Huh. What does a desk lamp look like? These guys. I mean, this here is just basically ball joints and screws. My goodness, what's going on with the network today? I think they're about to introduce the grease pencil. Oh, that looks like an annotation, not what they're doing. Hmm. Do that again? Draw. Where's draw? Looks like draw moved. So it's not annotations. I mean, maybe that's what they call it now. Measure, etc. Where did that go? It was right there. Back. Use pencil. The object acts as a container of strokes that you can create using drawing tools in draw mode. Alright. Draw mode. Where is draw mode? I don't have draw mode in that dropdown. Select it in the mode menu into the 3D viewport header. Here. Odd. Let's go to Preferences. It's just not there. Oh, that's so strange. Okay, so where did our missing draw mode go? I mean, it's not sculpt mode. Vertex, weighted, no. And we can't scroll in there. I do not want to annotate. I'm pretty sure I've got 2.9 or yeah, 2.9. Where's the about? This is the sort of thing that I don't expect going through a tutorial like, hey, this entire feature is somewhere else. Maybe it's moved over here only? 2D animation? Oh, look, now, there we are. We're in draw mode. File, new, general, don't save, 2D animation. Grease pencil, good. It's here. But it seems like the view itself is not able to take that. Like the scene is just different somehow. Hmm. Oh, the music kicked off. "2D full canvas." Oh, there we go. Can we move that up? There we go. 2D full canvas. Still no draw mode. It looks more. It looks a lot more like the other thing. Oh, grease pencil. Monkey? What is this? Oh my goodness. Suzanne in grease pencil. Okay, so if we come back to modeling, delete that, delete all those points. Oh, object mode, delete, delete. Okay, I see. So I wasn't adding the right element to the scene because I didn't have that, and my music is gone again. Brush settings, radius, etc. Advanced stroke color cursor. Hmm. Okay. So given that, what was the tutorial teacher actually teaching us. All right, they were teaching us about rectangles and stuff. Erase, fill. Yes, do a rectangle. Good. Radius. Blender feels like it's crashing. Or not. Okay. Oh, there we go. I wonder how pixels translates to meters. Oh, nice. Cubic Bezier. Yes. Very nice. And if we come back into edit mode and we click on these, oh wow, look at all those lines. Okay. So if we do this, hit L, select that, hit P, separate those points into a new object. Oh, look at that. That's cool. LP. Very nice. Blender crashed. No. uh, tis Monday. Come on, Blender, wake up. Wake up, Blender. Okay. Let's say we have a base of a lamp that is 20 centimeters. Oh, did this not save? Oh, it didn't save my prefs. Where did it go? Input, emulate, good. Save that, save preferences. Also for key map, I'm going to adjust some of my key bindings. There we go. Just rebinding some more keys. Let's see. I want 6 to be top view. Actually, that one's 4. That one's 5. That one's 6. Ooh, it's not doing it. Oh, come on. Oh, it does it in edit mode. All right, one more. Edit prefs. There are so many key combos. Key binding for numpad 3. Let's do numpad 1 first. Okay. I think I already got it. But why doesn't it work? So if I go into object mode, I do not get these rotations happening. But if I go into edit mode, I do. Object mode. All right, there's one that I changed already. The front view. Oh, interesting. Active on repeat. So do I have to hold that down? File, save. Come back to Blender. No. Holding that down does not do anything. Hey, good morning, Togglebit. How are you? Did you end up getting your Python figured out? I think the problem is that I already have 4 bound to something else then. Will this stream blend? Oh my goodness. Didn't. What is 4 bound to? Number 4. Hide collection. Oh, object mode is bound to this. All right. So if I do that and unbind that in object mode, give that a save. Oh, it does work. Okay, so we have to unbind the other ones too. I don't have a number pad on this keyboard, and it technically has one, but I don't want to have to hit the meta key in order to hit this, so I am doing a little bit of rebinding. So hide collection there, that one goes away, and 6 in object mode. Hide collection again. So this is really just smash keys 4, 5, or 6, and you get hide collection. Got it. All right, 5, 4, 6. Okay, much better. Much better. Blender is cool. All right, then we can also select 1, 2, 3 for the vertices, edges, and faces. Good. Okay, that works much better for me. So I've been going through this tutorial and I can't share it. It's not mine. I'm just trying to hang out and get past this point of being able to learn enough Blender so that I can get back into game development. I think the big takeaway here is doing game development, you should not be afraid to get into things that you don't know. There's always going to be something that you don't know, you don't understand. So, and we're in the process of building a lamp, apparently. In that tutorial, I'm in section 106, which is Introduction to Grease Pencil. So if we go to side 4, and I create a new grease pencil. Let's see, we're on which side? We're on the front. So if this is the front, this is the side, this is the right side. That's certainly true of the whole life. Very, very true. Okay. So if I do this, we got the cube, light, etc. Normally when you're using Blender, it isn't so constrained. I've got it kind of in the same setup that I normally use for the stream. Hey, morning, Peyton Rules. How are you doing? I'm gonna add a grease pencil. Grease pencil, blank. Actually, stroke. What is stroke here? Simple stroke with basic colors. Why? Yep, there it is. All right, let's not do that. Grease pencil, blank. Good, now we can just draw. And if we're going to pretend to be an artist, let's see, we're in grease pencil mode. We're going to create our lamp. It's going to be 20 centimeters on the bottom for the base. All right. So the base of this is going to be something like that. Let's turn on some snapping. Can you do snapping in grease pencil mode? Imagine it's possible. Oh wow, there's a ton of stuff up here. Show header. Control spacebar. Okay, control. Ooh, look at that. Alright, well, the base of it, I don't really see locking. Oh, but my radius is huge. Let's go back down to like 10 or something. It's gonna be something over there and something over there. Why can't I not select the other piece? Cube, we'll just hide the cube for a moment. Okay. Can we select that? Go into edit mode and select that. But can we change its kind of draw properties? Tool, view. Maybe not have it so thick, like the line is way too thick there. Oh, drifting off. You've been using Blender for about 18 years. Yeah, I'm trying to make the drawn edge on this line actually not be so thick. There we go. Because if I select these points, I mean, they're still there. We still have all of those points in this element. But now if we're trying to change the stroke, I want it thinner. Oh, and Arxie, Yeah, Blend Guru, there's a ton of stuff on YouTube, but I am a complete noob at this. Well, I'm a moderate noob at this. There are certain things in here that I used Blender forever ago, and I've completely forgotten most of it. So, tool, workspace. That's not very helpful, this tool piece. Item doesn't have anything about how it's rendering these pieces. So if we go back out into this, perhaps it's out here. Yeah, 3-button mouse. Oh, it's stuck overlaid. Oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you for letting me know that. There we go. Smalltalk was designed to be used with a 3-button mouse? I did not know that. Oh, look, there's a primitives button down here. Opacity, mode adjustments. Oh, look. Strokes. Thickness scale. Oh, so we can change the scale there. If we then go to apply, is it Control A? No. Select those. Oh, there isn't the same sort of apply scale. Hey, Krazink, how are you? A new project idea for Smalltalk. That's intriguing. Vertex groups, strokes, etc. So we have 2D layers. So we can make that, we can change it, but we can't so we can set the scale, but we can't actually um, set it, right? Like I think it was set to like 10 before. So if we wanted to set it to 5, how would we do that? Modifiers. At, hmm. Custom colors. That's pretty cool. It's got a lot of stuff in here. I get that they're trying to teach us the grease pencil, but being able to change this stuff would be really nice. Stroke. I can close it. That's nice. Select mode. Multi-frame. Yeah, we're not doing animation, so that doesn't matter. Hmm. Why don't ants get sick? Hey, Krasink. Oh, I think I already said that, didn't I? Why don't ants get sick? Hmm. Is it because of their little anti? Yeah, they have little antibodies. That's a good one. I like that one. Okay, well, I think the lesson here is let's go over here. Let's add 2D animation. This. Can we come back to 4? Oh, don't do that. Undo. Edit mode select, focus, good. You can expand the radius of the selected points, which looks like it's just, I mean, it's kind of doing what I want. I guess it's supposed to be an artist tool, so that makes sense. I don't know why I'm stuck on this. Weights, generate weights. Why can't female ants float? Yet male ants can. I don't know why. Oh, because they aren't buoyant. uh, you know, this is an old one. What do you call a melon that has to get married in church? Cantaloupe. All right, let me check on something else. I think that something else is downloading and updating. Where'd the, yeah, that didn't really help much. I imagine this is much more useful for people that kind of prototype their scenes out. They want to draw all these elements. I don't feel like I'm that sort of person. So if we go into draw mode, let's say I'm gonna build my lap, which is not super exciting here. I'm just gonna say like, oh, well, it goes up this way, and then it probably curves and it comes over this way, and then it's got some ball joints in here or something. There's something over here. That should probably be round. Let's delete that. Hold circle. Hold circle again. And on there, we're probably going to have some sort of triangle. It'll be something like that, right? And ta-da, a lamp, right? What do you call a bear without ears? A bee? I don't know. What do you, oh, a bee. I thought the B at the end was a typo until I read the, I thought, yeah, good one. Oops, I think I still wanted that. No, I was done with that. All right, let's just make some of this. Then something on my machine is using up a ton of bandwidth. Maybe not. It might be okay. Just kind of going back and forth. Yeah, just learning Blender. Basically, I want to get to the point. So my goal is 6:30 is your favorite time of the day, hands down. So my goal with Blender is to be able to create models for the game so that I can continue with the rest of the game, right? The current section that we're working on is character customization. So I need to be able to create a character, or at least the pieces of a character, and then the pieces that would then be able to be attached to the character for customization. You once did origami as a hobby. You gave up because it was too much paperwork. Da-dun-ch. All right, let's keep going. Oh, you then took juggling up as a hobby, but then you dropped it. Goodness, I am looking forward to Starlink being a thing. I think I'm just gonna restart Pretzel. It's having some issues. All right, so there's our grease pencil lamp. Not the greatest lamp ever, but maybe second. Haven't been here to tell jokes. Do you know what your favorite piece of furniture is? I don't. What is your favorite piece of furniture? That's your recliner. You go way back. Oh, that's a good one. A 3-star joke. Brian's belt. It's a big waste of space. Da-dun-ch. I'm sitting here waiting for that video to load. I don't know what's going on with it. I don't think it's on my end. Everything else seems to be working. All right. Udemy's having a hard time today. It is not going. try the next video. All right. Well, that's gone sideways pretty quick. Hey, Krasnik, thank you for the resub. Oh, why do flamingos lift up? Wait, lift up one leg. I don't know why. Because if they lifted both, they would fall down. Hmm. All right. Well, this has gone sideways a little bit. I'm going to restart Chrome. What do you call an illegally parked frog? I don't know what. I mean, it could be like toad. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness. All right, where did... All right, trying this Udemy thing again. I gotta get through this. Okay, it looks like it's working again. Workflow choices. Sometimes you cannot trust stairs. They're always up to something. All right, I think I want to get down to section 122, which is Introduction to Armatures. All right. All right, the other thing that they did was in here, they ended up doing this in both orientations. So here, if we grab that, selected everything that was linked to it, duplicate, rotate Z90, boom, like so. Let's toss maybe some circles on there. Let's go to 6. Draw mode. It's a circle. Something like that. Good. I mean, this feels like I'm basically doing the modeling. Just kind of wireframing it out. It feels a little weird. Giving some things depth with the grease pencil. Select that for linked. Duplicate it. I don't know, rotate X90. Yeah, that way it looks fine. We want to rotate not on Y. Let's see, how are we going to do that? Kind of like that to the camera. There. Looks like you just kind of rough in your stuff with a grease pencil, even though that is quite gross. Alright, whatever. That's terrible. News reads, person abducted by group of mimes. Unspeakable things were done. Alright. I think I would have preferred to prototype that out, not using grease pencil, but using actual geometry. Do I not have cameras? So this guy ends up using a lot. Oops, what am I doing? Oh, there's a camera. We're rotating around that. Why does view from active camera not work? Oh, because that used to be something else. Okay, let's go back into preferences. Numpad 0. Yeah, the problem is I don't have the number pad on this keyboard, so I keep having to rebind things to it to make this work. So yeah, like hide collection. Let's get rid of that. Object mode, hide collection, yes. Bye. Ooh, interesting. Object mode, subdivision set. Yeah, I gotta get rid of those too. Sculpt 3D view. Okay, those are good. All right. So now I should be able to hit 0 and go view the camera. If we do tilde, should be able to walk in. We can pull this in. There's our lamp. Something like so. Get rid of the tools on the side. Good. All right. Okay, let's add a plane. Let's say that's M plane. Fine. Scale 2. Now, one thing that I like that this guy does is he ends up creating these nice backdrops. Did I emulate number pad in the input settings? I didn't. I ended up turning that off. And part of the reason was because I want to have key bindings for these 3 buttons up here. And that overrides it. So I ended up turning that back off. And then now I have 1, 2, 3 for those, 4, 5, and 6 for the orientation, the camera orientation for, what is it, front, right, and top. It's front, here's right, and then top. All right, so then we're also going to do, let's see, let's go to right. We're gonna do a cylinder. We're gonna rotate it 90. Go into edit mode. GZ, what is that, 10 or 1? That's a 1. All right. Go Y, 2. Now edit mode, we should be able to go into vertices, select all of those here. Oops. Oh, am I deleting the plane too? I am. All right. Move the plane back down. I added the cylinder geometry to the plane. Oh my goodness. What did one end say to the other end? I don't know what. There's those elements. Okay, that's what we wanted there. I'm gonna move it a little bit further. No, I should be able to do this. Zoom in a touch. Select the vertices. Delete those. Good. Now if we select all of the other ones from the other direction, scale X by 2. Okay, got it. Choose all of them, F3, merge by distance. Okay. Shift tilde. Whoa. Gimbal lock. Stop it. All right. Well, where's our lamp in the scene? Oh, it's way up there. Let's move it left. Something over there. Come back in. Now we have a nice little gradient at the back. Of course, it's not wide enough. There. Then if we chose this backdrop and did smooth shading on it, shade smooth. Ooh, get a nice hard curve. Why? Hmm. You almost always create an empty target. An empty and target the camera to look at that empty, then place the empty where you want the camera to look. Oh, really? How do you do that? Is there a property for the camera to do that? Let's see, edit mode, object mode. Let's go to the camera. High perspective. Or do you just tell it to look at the thing whenever you move the thing? All right, here. I'm going to delete the camera. And it's a modifier that you can add to the camera. Oh, cool. All right, well, let's undo the deletion of the camera. Camera, modifier. So a little wrench. Man, Doctor, help. I can't find my legs. Doctor, I know. I amputated your arms. Gear ints in the constraint. Oh, in the constraints. Add object constraint. Scale. Copy location. Copy transfer. Limit distance. relationship, tracking. Is it track to? Oh, camera solid, follow track objects. Maybe track to? Nice, okay. And then you can give it a target. Oh, lovely. Okay. Let's create an empty for that. Let's name that better. A little bit better. Camera target. So with a camera, target to camera target. And then if I grab that and move that. It's about how it feels like when I'm trying to turn it otherwise. Oh, that's so funny. What's blue and not heavy? I don't know. What? Light blue. Oh. All right, where did camera target go? What's blue and looks like a bucket? I don't know. What? All right, so if we clear the target there, a blue bucket. Oh, what's red and looks like a bucket? I don't know. A red bucket? Oh, that's better. Yeah, not having them parented. A blue bucket in disguise. Well, that is helpful. So if I move this, it's still looking at it. Oh, that is so nice. Ah, I cannot navigate with object constraints. That's fine. All right. That's pretty cool. So why are we getting that hard cut there, that edge? You lost 25% of your roof? Tusk. The elephant lost 25% of its tusks. All right, well, I know it's possible. Let's see. And what does it look like? Oh, cool, you can render grease pencil. Oh, that's funny. And the light isn't far enough over. Where's the light? It's all the way up there. Hmm. It's like it's still... Something's not right with this model. I like the backdrop idea, just not executing well on it. Smooth faces, edges, and vertices. Hmm. The light not bright enough? Still getting used to all this stuff. Need to get the normals aligned? Mesh, normals. Point to target. Don't really have like a... See, how would we show the normals? View. Hmm. Inside. Okay. Oh, wow. That does look a lot better. And it's kind of weird sometimes having, I guess, a kind of command mode and edit mode, kind of like Vim, but with Blender. It's a little weird. That and see this is still stuff's like buffering, and I'm being generally a little grumpy today. check my network again. Alright. Also going to come out of edit mode into object mode. Find that toolbar to the right. Change the backdrop. Let's give it a texture. Some material there. It's better than having to program for edit mode and object mode like just about all the other 3D software at the time when you were learning did. Alright, there's a background. Let's give it some little, like, a light blue color. Alright. Where did the button go? There it is. Oh, that looks pretty good. Oh. Okay. Well, that was a good little thing with the backdrops. You know, Udemy is being rather sluggish today, and it is not my internet this time. Haha. It does make me a little sad because it's something that I cannot fix. Alright. What else do I want to get out of this? Nope, not there. Back to Blender. We're going to talk about reflections of cycles versus Eevee, rendering a small area. Udemy is being super slow today. I wonder if they use their own CDN or somebody else's CDN. They have some Raspberry Pi somewhere serving videos. If you want 98% realistic light, the thing I miss from Blender with all this is global illumination. I do miss GI. Like forever ago. I don't know if you are familiar with Splutterfish. These guys, oh, wrong window. I used to host a website. So got to know Scott and some of the other people. Very, you know, acquaintance plus plus. Um, cool people. Cool people. I remember having a license for it. It's like, hey, you're hosting our website. Here you go. It was really great. Let's see, Sin City, Superman Returns, episode 3. Hmm. Oh, and The Incredibles. Wow. But they did some really, really awesome stuff with Brazil. Well, their Splatterfish rendering engine stuff. I wonder where did that end up going? Give Visual Caustic RS? Power VR? Interesting. I thought it'd get purchased by somebody else. Yeah, that's gone now. But this stuff was just awesome. I forget who it went to. I do not think it was Rhino 3D. I mean, it could have been. They were kind of about the same time. Oh, Web Archive. Womp womp womp. Oh, acquired by Caustic Graphics in 2008. Later acquired by Imagination Technologies, Brazil EOL. Yeah, that's too bad. But their stuff was awesome. Alright, back to this. And I even, like, dropped my bitrate, and it's still stuttering. Like the video for the chorus. And yeah, I'm downloading it like 0.01, 0.05 megabit per second. I'm pushing out more bits than I'm getting. So how do you bake GI for Blender? Is it see, I'm gonna change that. Let's go back into Blender and play while that's doing its thing. Rendering. So you can choose Eevee and cycles, right? If we go with cycles, it's a little grainy at first, which is expected. That, and I'm also using my CPU for other things like the stream. I don't think I have GPU support for cycles. Eevee, cycles. Yeah, CPU. Light paths, max bounces, clamping, caustics. Hmm. Oh, bake. There we go. I have no idea. Hmm. Ambient occlusion? Well, running Blender in here does warm the room. We're up to 58 degrees. Can't just be me. Winter is coming. All right, this whole tutorial has really gotten slow. Yeah, that's just being a pain. All right, I'll see if I can get through some more of this tonight. But I just want to get to the point where I know enough to be able to create a model and rig it. Like last night, Udemy was just fine. This morning, it's not. I don't know why. I don't think I have anything else on the box using bandwidth. I think it's just Udemy. That's a good sign, though. If they're loaded to the point where they're like people are learning stuff, then kudos. All right. I feel like I'm missing a portion of this video due to all the replaying it's doing. It's hard to follow. Hey, Zanus, how are you? And good morning. It's half five. Why, thank you. Hey, Begin Bot, how's it going? And thank you for the raid. Good morning, everyone. Oh my goodness, we are trying to follow along with a course online, but it is going really rough. For whatever reason, I think whatever CDN that they're using cannot keep up with pushing the bits that everybody's using right now. Everybody's working from home and probably watching some courses. So my playback rate, I've slowed down. I was on 2x. We're trying to learn how to rigify some stuff here. Now let's go back to Eevee. There we go. So overall, like the big target here is to be able to create a game, right? And we've spent the past year building out some of the infrastructure for the back end, a bit of the front end stuff, um, procedurally generated islands, that sort of thing. We're at the point now where we're trying to get into character customization. So we're learning a bit of Blender to be able to create a character that we can rig up and pull into Godot. So at the point right now, we're going through this tutorial, and it's going rather slow because of whatever bandwidth issues going on up ahead of us. I'm not sure why it's doing it. Because occasionally it'll be like quick, and then it gets slow. Then it's quick again, and then it's slow. I don't think it's us. What are the limits on polygons and bones? I I would like the game to run on low-end systems, so it's probably going to be fairly low poly. Think like World of Warcraft V1, like Vanilla WoW, when it launched. Everything was really low poly and worked on just about everything. Even like a 56K dial-up modem, right? And that's kind of what we want to target. So at the moment, I just want to be able to rig up something like this. Let's build up some of this model. We're going to come back to our grease pencil stuff here. Let's get this focus. 3310, that was a great phone. If we could, well, it might work in text mode. I was hoping to also not just have a 3D interface to the game, but like a BBS style MUD interface to the game, so you could, basically dial into it. Well, I guess SSH really, but you get the idea. Like a text interface, which would be awesome. All right, we're gonna hide the backdrop or the back F drop. For whatever reason, I typed an F there. Backdrop, camera, cube, lamp, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, let's create a little collection out of this. Some of the scene stuff. Keep the camera target in there. Take the cube and lamp out. Link to new, no, I want to move it to a collection. Call that the scene. All right, close that. Now we can hide the scene. Yay. Ooh, too much, huh? Now that looks fine. But where did, the lamp, this one needs to be out of there. Ta-da, there we go. Looks like the Pixar lamp. I don't know if that's their intention. But yes, it does look a bit like the Pixar lamp. Well, it looks like that style of lamp. Was inspired by the Blender work. Oh, you got eyes on it. All right, let's check that out. I want to see. Hey, look at that. Nice. Oh, their little inset. That's cool. Yeah, we were looking at some lamps online, and this is a general style like this. You see them also with springs, so you can just move them. You don't have to work on like adjusting the clamps and stuff. I think the one I remember growing up, my dad had one, and it had springs on it, so it was just balanced. You would just move it, and it would stay there. That one was kind of neat. Hey, Xenocron. Let's see. What do I want to start with this? Let's start from the top side. We're going to create not a cylinder, but probably just a circle and work up from that. Mesh, circle. Let's go with 8 radius of 0.02 meters. Oh, I guess 0.2 meters. Seems too big. Oh, radius, 0.1 meter. There we go. Okay, there's that. Can fill that. I'm drawing. Extrude Z. So pull that up to about there. I kind of want to bevel. Bevel's always been a little weird on my box, and I don't know why. Did it not bevel those? F3. Merge by distance. Ooh, that minimized it. Trying to remember the key. No. You can change the measuring unit if you're modeling something small. You want to input sizes manually. Oh, that's a good idea. Let's see, that's up here in the scene, isn't it? Get out of edit mode. Scene here. Units, there we go. Metric. So we do centimeters. There we go. Think Lampy from Pixar. It's not a very good implementation. Oh, that's funny. So what I'm thinking here is that I want to bevel. Ah, it's Command B. This, for whatever reason, does not work well for me. So I know I could extrude a little bit more and then scale, which is kind of what I want. Could come out to that point. There we go. Something like so. That loop. Scale a little bit more. Let's just create a little n-gon on that. I like just kind of building up instead of moving origin all the time, but I get that sometimes they want us to move origin so we can practice with that. .3D cursor should be at 0. Let's say 6 there, sure. 6 centimeters. Add a new mesh. I'm gonna go with a UV sphere. Eight rings, 4 radius, 1 centimeter. What? Oh, did it? Does that mean the rest of our stuff is microscopic? What are the dimensions on this other item? It says it's 20 centimeters. And the sphere is 200 cent. Oh, ooh, yeah, that's not what we want. And you can click and drag. I didn't realize that you could shift, click, and drag on those to do that. All right. What do I think about Star Trek? In what context? In like 3D context? Like, all right, let's bump this up a little bit. 3. Let's go like 6. There we go. Oh, I have snapping on. Just move that up. There we go. Let's delete that point on the bottom. Let's see if we can get the bridge edge loops going. Oh, we can't, can we? Because these are 2 different pieces. But if we hit that one, let's go back out. We selected these 2 and hit J. No, Shift J, no, Command J. All right, now they're the same. Oh, you can select them both and go into edit. Let's undo that. So we select both, go into edit. Ooh, wow. Okay, so then if we did this edge loop and that edge loop, while holding shift, which is not possible on this keyboard, then F3, bridge edge loops. They have to be in the same one if we want to bridge them. But we could put them in the same spot. Let's go ahead and just merge the shapes. What was it, Command J? Yeah. Oh, and it kept the selection. Interesting. And this is something else I really like. Being able to take that, just hit, what was a plus key? Render. I want to expand the selection. Control plus plus. Oh, I see. Which on this keyboard is not. Whoa. That's plus equals. How do I get to? That's equal. Shift equal should be plus. Odd. This whole multiple object stuff is still too advanced for you? You can barely place objects in the right spot still. While going through these tutorials, spending the time on it has been very, very helpful. And getting stuff like that where I selected all the vertices I could see instead of all of the vertices I wanted. Understanding that was helpful. Oh, look at that. That is so neat. Yeah. Just left that down. Yeah, being able to just hit plus. It's not working here. Did I map that to something else already? No. All right, I think I did something I didn't want to do there. Go ahead and move that back down. There. Now we take the top point, delete that, take the edge loop. Oh, that's not the right edge loop. I want this one. Extrude a little bit. Scale in. That's way too close. There. All right, so that's going to come down to here. Then we can toss an icosphere on that and stuff like that. So I get how to do that stuff. But the piece that kind of gets me is getting into the armature bits, etc. Can I fix the cutting music? You know, yeah, I can stop it for now. I'm surprised that Pretzel's doing the same thing that the other element was doing. Because if I do a bandwidth check, should have plenty of bandwidth. Wonder if Pretzel and Udemy are on the same thing. Yeah, that stuff is fine. All right, now we could toss another icosphere in here, or we could just kind of make one. Extrude Z up, right? Resize, or not rotate. Scale. Extrude, easy, scale. Just toss something on there. I keep doing that. Okay. Okay. That's not very round. Let's see what we can do to make that a little bit more round. See, I don't want to get, okay, that's okay. I don't want to select circle. To sphere. Oh, interesting. Okay, no, I don't want to select those last few vertices. There. Let's add one more level in there. That's fine. Grab this one. GZ. Ah, no, no. GG. Pull that up. Goes that way, yes. It seems kind of silly, but it's just practice. Looks much more round now. Not exactly where I wanted it. GZ. Let's move that down a touch. But now it's much more sphere-like. Oh, interesting. How are we going to pull the next piece out of there? And we could make that its own, or we could pull four faces out. Pull these four faces out. Or six faces. Hmm. So if we just extrude, oh, Oh, I see. When my cursor goes to the other monitor, it freaks out. Yeah. Oops. Not Y, Z. No, not Z, X. 25, 30. There. Hmm. And that doesn't feel right. Is it? I would have rather had the same sort of shape as that one, and then somehow merged it towards the end into this other one, or have cut the other one and created two pieces there instead of just one. You duplicate it from the proportion already created. I see. It's like those little pieces there, like that experience. Be good to gain. That is just beyond me at the moment. Boolean union cylinder. Oh, I see. Hmm. Yeah, I was thinking cutting a slice out of here, out of this piece up there. Have some way to represent that. Hmm. How wide is that? Interesting, it won't give us the width on that. It's like 4 centimeters or something. Hmm. I can see why they would make multiple pieces here now. All right, I want to hide the drawn lamp. There we go. Let's do a cylinder. Shift A, cylinder. Vertices, say 8. Radius. Oh, I hit enter. Okay. Rotate X 90. Scale to 0.1. Something's wrong. Where's the cube? Oh, did I put it inside there? Uh-oh. I think I put it inside the model. I was not meaning to do that. All right, back to object mode. Mesh cylinder. Vertices 8, sure. Radius 1. Depth 1. Rotation on X 90. Yeah, that looks about right. Okay. Move that up here. I guess I could take the same origin as these points up here. Hmm. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, it's gone. Oh, there's the cylinder. All right. 3D cursor. I see. So we can zero these out. Put that at 0 there. Kind of put that in the same spot. Now we'll select the cylinder object. There's a way to move it to the cursor. Okay. Origin to 3D cursor. There we go. Good. Now we can scale that up. Oh, you know what? We could have used a cube or something. Didn't have to be something like this, actually. Okay, I'm going to delete that because I like that idea better. Now that we have that there. All right. Mesh. I want just a cube. Okay, there. It's going to be 2 centimeters. Maybe 4. Whatever. 5 is fine. Okay. Okay, we're going to scale Y. Scale Y. Pull that in quite a ways. Move that up a touch. Kind of to where I imagine going to be coming through. On this, yes. Doing the Boolean operation. Select model. Let's hide the drawing. Interesting. Oh, there. Boolean. I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. There we go. That we should be able to delete now. Done. All right, and there's that. Now we could go through, put a little round disc in there and attach the rest of the arm to the other piece. Okay. We could drive a hole through it, toss a screw on there, etc., to make it like the other lamp. And if we had made this as a piece that had the little centerpiece inside of it, we could have used this twice. That's interesting. All right, well, I should probably get going to day job. Well, thank you all for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Yeah, low poly, it's for the game. It's not for my computer's sake, no. It's just for the game. I find it easier to add detail than to take it away. So we just keep it that way for now. Um, Now we've been doing a lot of Blender lately. It's probably going to be another couple days, which is more than I wanted to do on this. Oh, you were just thinking that it's an odd level of detail to have a screw with moving parts. No, I mean, it would just look like a screw. It probably wouldn't even have, you know, that sort of twist in it. We wouldn't even get that close to it. All right, well, I gotta get going. Anybody have any suggestions on raid targets today? We've got a lot of, I guess my usual targets are mostly Rust based. I feel like at the moment we don't have to target a Rust streamer. I know it's my normal sort of setup. Let's raid somebody new. Let's see. Rose Rainblood. It's online. We got Lampy online. What's Lampy doing? This is not game dev. What is Lampy doing? All right, let's go in that direction. All right, y'all. So expect a couple more days of Blender, and then we'll be back in Godot. I'll see if I can get enough of what I need through this. so we can get back into the game portion. I expect we'll slowly be coming back and forth between Blender and hopefully not spending so much time consistently in Blender, but just tweaks and whatnot. So until next time, bye bye.